You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters, let's talk about Caitlin Clark and teams that she is going to visit. And in the case of the Minnesota Lynx, well, they've got a coach that is going to end up looking like a total fool, a total idiot. I did a video just about 4 or 5 days ago on Cheryl Reeve, the coach of the Minnesota Lynx, running her mouth. She was angry because the game against the Chicago Sky that featured Angel Reese was not on some kind of television, and she was upset because Caitlin Clark was getting so much attention. You know who doesn't care, it seems? And I got to give the commissioner credit, the commissioner of the WNBA and your very own Minnesota Lynx team. Why? Because this is a perfect example of what we've been talking about with Caitlin Clark and her popularity moving the needle in the WNBA. And in this case, she's moving the needle for another team she's going to be playing. And guys, when I tell you this is jaw-dropping, the attendance that they are expecting for this Caitlin Clark game is off the damn charts. I saw this and was like, wow, well, what's their average attendance? What was their average attendance next year or during 2023? So I went and looked, and I'm talking about the Minnesota Lynx. Let's look. Their average attendance for 2023 was 7,777. Keep that number in mind as we go through this article. The Minnesota Lynx began selling additional tickets Saturday for upcoming WNBA games against the Indiana Fever. Caitlin Clark, one of the country's most popular basketball stars, now plays for the Fever. Let's keep it real. One of the most popular sports stars in the country. All right, she's getting coverage on mainstream news. Not sports news, news. Carly Knox, president of basketball operations for the Lynx, said tickets are selling fast. Listen to this, folks. Quote, the demand is absolutely incredible. So really excited to continue to add thousands of seats, Knox said. Quote, we're expecting that game to be completely sold out, over 19,000 people. 11,000 more fans than their average attendance at a game. Folks, that's moving the needle. We talk about these players that's been around forever. That's moving the needle, and it's absurd. The additional tickets for the Lynx Fever games are in the upper bowl of the Target Center. The Lynx will play the Fever on July 14th and July 24th. The Lynx are also going to retire Maya Moore's jersey on July 14th. And they do talk about the fact that Caitlin Clark met Moore when she was 10 in 2014. So that'll be, I guess, a good moment or whatever. But this is the team of the coach that said the following. Minnesota Lynx head coach Cheryl Reeve spoke out on WNBA's advertisement of the Indiana Fever versus the Dallas Wings. She threw a subtle shot at their endorsement, which hints at, quote, also and more than one player. And this was the WNBA gave a post out about the first game that Caitlin Clark had on the same night. It was a Thursday night. And at this point, I can't even remember who Caitlin Clark played and who the Fever played. But this is what Reese said. Quote, also in action tonight at Minnesota Lynx at Chicago Sky. Though fans won't be able to watch, Lynx fans can go to the Lynx app to follow the play-by-play, or if you are in the market, come to the game. As we start the season off right. She was pissed. Oh, there it is right here. I look, I knew Damn good and well, I wasn't wrong. It is Cheryl Reeve. This is Athlon Sports with the Cheryl Reeve. Come on, guys, really? I mean, you added the tweet. So there's the tweet right there. Oh, they were playing the Dallas Wings, that's right. And the attendance there was absurd, too. But this was the post the WNBA put out, and this was Cheryl Reeve's response. And she was pissed. See, hashtag 12 teams, hashtag the W is more than one player. She was pissed because the league, very rightfully so, was promoting the Caitlin Clark game. Well, how mad can this old biddy be at this point, knowing that her very own team that she is coaching, they're having to open up a boat ton more of tickets. See, this is not being able to see the forest for the trees. Your league's got an opportunity. I read today an early estimate was that Caitlin Clark was going to be worth an additional $100 million this season to this league. An additional $100 million for one player. That may be what her worth is coming into this league. I contend it may end up being more. I thought it seemed kind of light the way things were going. But if she performs well, if she does well, like we think she's going to, I mean, they had to open up, they're talking about 11,000 more seats to their Minnesota Lynx game because Caitlin Clark is coming to town. I mean, that's close to 3 times the amount of fans. If you did 7,700 by 3, it'd be, almost 22,000. Well, it's 19,000. So 2.5 times more tickets because Caitlin Clark is coming to town. Man, I'm going to tell you, Cheryl Reeve, Athlon Sports, and the Ajay Wilsons and the Brittany Griners and the Diana Taurasi's and the Phoenix Mercury's, you better all get off your high horse while all of these fans, these new fans are coming in. Quit trying to piss off the Caitlin Clark supporters because you don't like the fact that somebody's finally resonated. And I understand it may be somebody outside of your pink and purple-haired group, and maybe you don't like that too much. Because I'm going to tell you, I watched the game the other night, and then I saw a lot of the people in attendance and looking at highlights from the Dallas Wings, and I'm like, wow, there's an unbelievable amount of regular-looking, non-activist-looking people. Regular-looking Americans without purple and pink hair. A lot of daddies, a lot of guys looking like me, showing up to these games, bringing their families, so they can sit down and watch a player that's got them excited for once about your league. Wow. I mean, really. Look around and understand Caitlin Clark. Y'all keep bitching about salaries. Well, $100 million more dollars. And then next year, what is it? If she performs well, more, a new CBA coming up. Maybe they look at another television deal. You get my point. And these dumbasses can't see it. It's nuts. It's nuts. This is poetic justice that the Minnesota Lynx is having to sell more tickets. And I'm sure somewhere Cheryl Reeve is going, well, why didn't our fans and all these other fans come out to support us? Because they didn't care. There. Ripped off the Band-Aid for you. They didn't care. How about that? Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.